In a world that seems to throw endless challenges at us, how do we maintain our composure? How do we stand strong in the face of adversity without letting external circumstances dictate our inner peace? The answer may lie in an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, Stoicism. Stoicism, founded in ancient Greece, teaches us that while we can't control everything that happens in life, we can control how we respond to it. In today's video, we'll dive into the key principles of Stoicism and explore how they can help us build resilience in the modern world. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. Stoicism is a philosophy that originated in Athens around 300 BCE, founded by Zeno of Citium. The Stoics believed that the ultimate goal in life is to live in harmony with nature and to develop the mental and emotional strength to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity. It's a philosophy that champions the idea that our happiness and peace do not come from external things, but from how we choose to think and act. The Stoics recognize that life is filled with challenges, loss, hardship, disappointment, and uncertainty. But they also understood that these challenges don't have to control us. By practicing virtue, reason, and self-discipline, we can achieve a form of inner resilience that no external event can diminish. Key principles of Stoicism. Let's take a closer look at the key Stoic principles that can guide us toward resilience and inner peace. The Dichotomy of Control. One of the central teachings of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This is the idea that in life, there are things we can control and things we cannot. The Stoics urged us to focus our energy on the things that are within our control, our actions, thoughts, and emotions, while accepting that we cannot control the actions of others, the world around us, or the events that befall us. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." By focusing on what we can control, our response is, we free ourselves from the anxiety that comes from trying to change what is beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means focus on your reactions. You can't control other people's behavior, but you can control how you react to them. Accept the inevitable. Life is unpredictable. Accepting that setbacks and hardships are a natural part of existence allows us to remain resilient when they occur. The power of perspective, cognitive reframing. Another core Stoic principle is the power of perspective. The Stoics believe that we should view every event, good or bad, with a mindset of rational detachment. It's not the events themselves that disturb us, but how we perceive them. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic emperors, wrote in his Meditations that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In other words, challenges are not obstacles. They are opportunities to practice virtue, to grow, and to become stronger. This concept of cognitive reframing is highly applicable in modern life. When we face a setback, rather than seeing it as a failure, we can reframe it as a lesson. When we encounter a difficult person or situation, we can use it as an opportunity to practice patience, kindness, or courage. In practical terms, this means reframe challenges. Instead of saying, "This is unfair," ask, "What can I learn from this situation?" Shift your mindset. Try to see obstacles as stepping stones toward growth rather than roadblocks. Virtue is the highest good. For the Stoics, virtue, living a life of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, was the highest good. They believed that living virtuously was the key to achieving inner tranquility and resilience. Everything else, whether wealth, health, or reputation, was seen as secondary. These external things can be taken away at any time, but our virtue is something that no one can take from us. The Stoics didn't view virtue as something lofty or abstract. It was something practical that we practice every day. For example, wisdom, the ability to make sound decisions and understand the nature of the world. Courage, the strength to face difficult situations with grace. Justice, acting fairly and with integrity, regardless of external circumstances. Temperance, exercising self-control and moderation, even in the face of temptation. In the modern world, this might look like acting with integrity in all situations, even when no one is watching, facing fears with confidence, knowing that your courage is an inner strength, not tied to external validation, maintaining balance in your life, not allowing one aspect, like work, social media, or food, to dominate. Amor Fati, love of fate. One of the most powerful Stoic concepts is Amor Fati, which translates to love of fate. This idea teaches us to embrace everything that happens in our lives, both the good and the bad, with open arms. Instead of resisting or complaining about the circumstances we face, we are encouraged to love them and see them as essential parts of our journey. The Stoic philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche later popularized the idea of Amor Fati, but it was a principle central to Stoic thought. By accepting life as it comes, without resistance or judgment, we become stronger and more resilient. In practical terms, this means embrace hardship. Instead of wishing things were different, accept them as they are and find peace in that acceptance. See obstacles as necessary. Life's difficulties are an opportunity to practice resilience, just as a weightlifter's muscles grow through resistance. How Stoicism helps us build resilience in modern times. Now that we've explored the core principles of Stoicism, let's discuss how they can help us build resilience in the modern world. Managing stress. In today's fast-paced, high-pressure world, stress is a constant companion. The Stoics remind us that while we can't always control the causes of stress, we can control how we respond to them. By practicing the dichotomy of control, we can focus our energy on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, while letting go of the things that are beyond our influence. For example, when faced with a stressful deadline or a difficult conversation, instead of worrying about the outcome, we can focus on our preparation, our effort, and our demeanor. Navigating uncertainty. Life is filled with uncertainty, and Stoicism teaches us how to embrace it. By practicing Amor Fati and viewing uncertainty as a natural part of life, we can approach the unknown with a sense of calm and confidence. This mindset allows us to act with purpose, even when the future is unclear. Overcoming setbacks. Whether it's a professional failure, a personal disappointment, or a health challenge, setbacks are inevitable. The Stoic concept of perspective reminds us that setbacks are not personal affronts. They are opportunities to learn and grow. By viewing every challenge as a part of our journey, we can bounce back stronger. Stoicism teaches us that resilience isn't about avoiding hardship or controlling everything around us. It's about cultivating the inner strength to face whatever comes our way with dignity, wisdom, and grace. By embracing Stoic principles like the dichotomy of control, virtue, and Amor Fati, we can become masters of our own minds and lead lives of meaning and purpose. The Stoics remind us that resilience is a choice, a mindset we can cultivate every day. It's not the world that makes us resilient. It's our response to the world that makes us strong. If you found these Stoic principles helpful and inspiring, don't forget to hit subscribe to The Unfolding Journey. Join us as we continue exploring timeless wisdom that can help you navigate the challenges of modern life with confidence, clarity, and resilience. Thanks for watching, and remember, your journey to inner strength and peace is just beginning.